welcome back to the Light TV show, and I still have with me on stage interesting young people who will be lending their thoughts to the issue at hand. I still have Michael Okoh, a physiotherapist, the manager of Optimal Physiotherapy Center, OCA, with me. Thank you so much, Michael, for your patience.
Okay.
And we're joined by an ex-corps member, Aber Michael Okoh from Benue State. Michael studied mathematics from the University of Jos, and he served in Community Secondary School Anambra in Awka South local government area of Anambra State. And he was awarded the best corps member in Anambra State by His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano at the celebration of the 2019 International Youth Day in Anambra State. It's so nice to have you on set.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was right there when you were handed the gifts. I don't want to mention because the governor said he wouldn't even mention how much so that people won't lynch you and all that. How do you feel?
I feel honored and happy.
Okay, and that's all?
Yes.
After all the money and all the laptop. Wow.
Just to say, I feel honored
Okay.
by man and also glorified by God. And it was a surprise. Nevertheless, I am a man that sees everything as destiny. So I was so happy that God could just pave way for me. And I give glory to God and every other persons that God used to make me achieve such a huge success.
Okay, your mom was also there. What was her reaction to your award?
Actually, it was my elder brother that was there. The woman you saw was my HOD in school.
Oh, nice, nice.
So she's a caring mother. I invited many persons, but my principal was sick, Mrs. Mary Osakwe, so she couldn't come. Even there were others that came, but they were the only privileged person, my elder brother and her. So they were happy.
Wow, thank you so much for your efforts, and we congratulate you again.
Thank you.
Michael, now can you also lend your thoughts to what young people can do? Of course, we know that he has done something in a state that is not even primarily his, so how can young people stand out, irrespective of where they are?
Thank you so much. Well, it doesn't take much to make an impact. All you have to know is that you just have to be yourself. Like I was saying initially, I've already programmed that I'm not going to work for anybody. So if you just have a zeal that, okay, this is what I want to do, you can simply do that. All you have to do is just start planning ahead. And once you start planning ahead, I mean, like initially when she asked me, how do business become success? Fund, number one, adequate planning. And that is all.
Okay, did you operationalize some of those in achieving all that you did? Let me give them your profile. I'm sure they don't know. This man has done a lot in this life. Well, you don't look too young though. And of course your traditional makes you look older. Drilled a functional borehole in Community Secondary School Amobia. I'm actually from Amobia, so I'm happy. Especially happy. And he also erected a 15 feet overhead tank stand with a tank, yes. He reticulated the water to various areas of the school, including the toilet. Renovated 2 students' toilets by filling the floor, tiling the floors and painting the building. He even painted a classroom, organized an inter-school students conference where there were quiz competition, mathematics and English between schools, debate competition between schools on the topic, a country's success is solely dependent on the leaders for the proposing side, and of course you know what it would be for the opposing side. Paper presentation, teaching the students on building the human personality. He visited the prison to enlighten the inmates on the need to choose a career and make the right decisions in life. He also organized music seminars in the community. Why wasn't I invited? And then he also organized mathematics tutorials and then formed different clubs in the school, which include press club. Oh my gosh, I think his profile is intimidating. Wow. Only you. So how did you achieve it? He said planning and fund.
Yes, first of all, I want to say that planning is necessary. It's actually, can I say, it's a clash of interests. Nevertheless, it was two things that made me to achieve this. One, not to be proud, but sincerely, is the personality and the vision. When I mean the personality is your makeup, your building as a man. So when I was growing as a child, I have this mentality that life is all about impact.
Okay.
Building the human personality and also affecting your world. That was my dreams, that is my personality. And then it also my vision also that life is still all about me. Is a vision that in this world, I am only in this world to impact.
Wow.
And my innovation or let me say my point of drive is actually God as a person. So I seize everything that God, who is a personality of creation, He created all things and empowered us to also create. So I see that coming into the world is to affect the world, just as He has spoken that the world awaits the manifestation. So our manifestation is to affect the world, to impact humans and also to affect the world.
Now, all of these things you did, it cost money. Did you get funding?
Actually, the NYC Community Development Service it's born by innovation. You don't use your money to achieve it. You get funds from well-to-do persons in the community. So it's having the interest, having the gift, having the innovative power, and then God supporting you to touch the heart of men to actually help you. So this project is about 1.something million, and people funded it all.
Okay, and those people were from the community.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, someone maybe in the audience or at home asking how they can actually reach out to some of these people. I know that when I served in Ibadan, one of the challenges I faced was having to meet people in the community to help them, to ask them to assist me to achieve what I wanted to do. It was in their best interest, but then, you know. So how did you do it?
Just as I said from the initial, when you have a good motive and you have a vision, God has a way, platform of making you achieve it. So it was in my mind, it was my personality. And so when He met with the opportunity of NYC, it was just God. So first of all, it was my gift that brought this, that made this to be possible. I sing in my church and in my choir.
Yeah, you have
I'm
a
a
great
composer
voice,
also.
though.
I have not sung.
Well, of course we know now.
So,
His voice is sweet.
so in my choir, it was all started when we were having our carols.
Okay.
So we were going home, going to houses. So this very man, Rotarian Aber Okoh, in fact, he is the very person God used all through. He is a member of my church. And so even the very day when they went to his house, I was not there. But he called the choir members that they are very good and he will wish that they perform in one of the group, Obuwane. So I were called and I followed the officials there. So when we went, we had a conversation and I even composed one song in Igbo language, though I didn't understand Igbo.
Can we hear the song?
Okay. It was just a simple melody. That day I was in my room and I only knew, the name of the group is Obuwane, and the voice came, Obuwane, Obuwane. That was just the chorus. And so when the chorus came, and then I asked them, what is the meaning of the group that has love? Obuwane weri funanya, Obuwane jefiabanyo. So they gave me the meaning of love in Igbo language and all that. And then we just made a combination. I didn't even have time to compose this. And then we sang the song with the different parts. Obuwane, 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 oh. So we just made it beautiful. We went and presented it. And from then, I told him my vision. So at the initial, he was not too interested. But as time goes on, he became interested. And then It just happened that he was so passionate at a point that he began to contact even those I didn't know that helped in the project.
Okay.
People like Adrian Wokoye.
Okay.
Should I call names?
Your destiny helpers.
Destiny helpers.
Yes.
And then they all brought money. And in fact, one principal person I just need to call is Mr. Obuki Arinze. He drilled both the borehole himself all through and provided a solution.
But it was your initiative.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Oh, nice. Can we give him a round? Wow. Okay, now last words. We're taking last word. Now, your last word, Aber Michael Okoh. What's your advice to people, young people out there who are seeking to make impact, who want to be like you, who want to be able to convince people, but you know they're not so sure themselves?
Okay, I think my advice is have a vision, follow it, and have a passion in life. If you have a vision, if you have a passion in life, your gift, your personality, and everything that has to do with your destiny, you will reach it as God's plan. There are many things I've achieved from this project, not to mention, you said it's no longer necessary, and so on and so forth. But I want to tell you that I've achieved a lot. I've achieved a lot from this project.
Wow.
Not to mention, right?
As a financial. I want to know, I want to be sure.
If I have to mention, I will mention and I won't stop.
Okay.
I've gotten job through this.
Oh, nice.
Through this project.
Wow, wow, wow.
Through Professor Kit Omenora. I've gotten
Omenora.
job.
Okay, so you're staying back in Anambra.
By God's grace.
See our new brother. Wow.
And then,
All the way from Benue.
and this was actually signed by
Wow.
His Excellency Chief Dr. Willie Obiano. He is so wonderful. You understand? And then also I've gotten benefit even from the community. They have given me a huge sum as well, outside the Governor's Award and so on. So my advice to us is key into your vision. Do not just as our shared value will tell us,
Okay.
be that very person that will make positive impact on those you will meet and wherever you go. Be godly. Follow the Lord with your mind, and the sky will be your limit.
See, my spirit is telling me that this man will marry from Anambra. Thank you so much, Aber Michael Okoh, for coming on the show. He's from Benue State, originally known from Anambra State. Yes. Yay. He was an ex-com member but distinguished himself. Thank you so much for coming on the Light TV show. We also thank Michael Abodike, manager, Optimal Physiotherapy Center, Oka, for lending your thoughts on this crucial topic, being a Nigerian youth. Thank you so much for being here. And that does it on today's edition of the Light TV show. I am Ife Aron Okafor. Thank you so much for watching and telling you to look out for the very next edition because it is going to be everything stunning and interesting. Thank you so much for watching the Light TV show. Bye. And of course, keep watching the Light TV show.